Good day, everybody. This is Terry again with another career call, another humorous true story from my career call book, which is now available on Amazon. Next story we want to talk about tonight is about Fluffy and the Possum. So Fluffy and the Possum is about a house cat owned by Brenda. She was a nurse, worked at a hospital, worked a lot of hours, and didn't spend a lot of time. So she calls me one night. She had just sat down at her computer. Back then we didn't have laptops. You put a little computer stuff in your desk, in your bedroom, like most people. And every night she would sit down at the computer, catch up her work, and her cat would lay at her feet, and she would rub it with her feet, and it'd stay there at her feet all night. Well, this particular night, however, took a little different way, I want to say, to go. She was doing her routine, working for it, then all of a sudden, about 20 minutes into what she was doing, her cat meowed. But the sound didn't come from her feet. Sound come from behind her. So she turned, and her cat Fluffy was sitting on the bed looking at her. And she's thinking, what in the world's at my feet? So she turns, and there's this big old possum laying at her feet. So she screams, jumps up, and knocks the keyboard over, and takes off running, trips over the cat in the hallway, makes her way to it, and calls me. She's telling me all this while I'm on my way into her place. I get to it, and I turn, and she says, in the bedroom. Now the bedroom created another problem. Why? Because it was full of clothes. I mean clothes 4 foot high, all the way around the room. And you can't make this stuff up. And it's sort of like, okay, so she bought a lot of clothes. So I dug through the clothes and the piles, and it took me about 45 minutes. And said, and I got it out. She thanked me, and I said, well, next time before I take my shoes off, if I was you, I'd make sure where I put my feet. Because I said, you know, you're very fortunate because most possums bite. But after that, she said she never took her shoes off no more to sit at the computer. She left her shoes on at night from that point on. So that's another of our career call. It's on the career call book. It's on Amazon. But if y'all have a problem with the animal, don't forget, make that career call. Have a good evening.